Hey guys, Big Rat 310, just 310. Just a pretty quick video on the stuff that I do like about TNA, because I know people think that I'm this big TNA hater, when in reality, there is some stuff that I do like about that promotion, and that makes me want to keep watching that promotion from time to time, and I'll tell you why. I've been watching Unified. This video will be made on Wednesday night. I've been watching it all day. It's pretty late, though. It's like 1 a.m. And I really want to see the two matches, the two 5-star matches, supposedly, but they're just going to be too lengthy. So I'm going to have to watch those tomorrow, I guess, or whenever I get the chance. After I watch Unified, I'm trying to watch Final Battle 06. I'm really looking forward to this one. But the things that I like about total nonstop action, first of all, I must say the spoilers. I read the spoilers for this week and next week. Both those impacts look absolutely tremendous. I don't say that a lot, but I think both of those impacts look absolutely tremendous. I must say, they're looking two of the best impacts I've seen in a long time. One of them is supposed to have one of the best impact matches in history in Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles. And this is Kurt Angle not hurt. Because the match we saw last year was when Kurt was hurt. And I personally thought their feud was overrated. I mean, I thought their Slammiversary match was excellent. I gave that match 3 3/4. Very good, I should say. And I think their Hurt Justice match is a bit overrated. I think that match is 4, like, flat. I don't really think it's 4.5, like some people gave it. But this match, I think, could be better than both of those, since Kurt Angle's in a lot better condition. Yeah, he tore his groin a few months back, but I think that he's in a much better condition to put on a better match. And I'm going to plug both of those impacts. Both these impacts, this week and next week, look extremely good. I'm really looking forward to both of them. And Bound for Glory, I said it was half and half, because there were 3 matches I really didn't want to see, and 3 matches that I really did want to see. Now I'm kind of 4-3, because I did not know about the ladder match. Apparently, we're going to have Beer Money, Team 3D, the British Invasion, and Scott Steiner and Booker T in a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team ladder match. Oh boy. You all know I've been saying WWE should really bring back the tag team ladder matches, because that's what made them good, and this one has Team 3D in it. I'm really looking forward to this match. I think I might be looking forward to this match more than the others. Maybe I'm giving myself too high expectations, but I really want to see this. I really want to see the Fatal 4-Way Ultimate X match. I really want to see the Foley Abyss Monsters Ball. That's going to be awesome. And I really want to see, it's rumored, it's not official yet, Tara Kong. Or possibly Tara Kong ODB. I would prefer it singles, because the triple threat is probably going to be like last year's. But it's 1-on-1, it should be pretty good. But I don't want to see Lashley and Jonas submission match. I don't want to see Angle and Morgan. And Sting and AJ, I would like to see, I guess. I just really don't want to see Sting win for the 4th time in a row. Seriously, I might denounce TNA Wrestling. No joke. I might denounce TNA Wrestling if Sting won for the 4th fucking time. Because that is just... If they haven't learned by now that we don't like Sting winning, that we hated his title run, maybe when the pay-per-view numbers come in at the end of the year, or Sting headline, and no, Jared, Sting was not in the King of the Mountain. He fought Matt Morgan on that pay-per-view. So no, that doesn't even count as one of his good matches. He's had bad matches all this year. I am sorry. Really, has he even put on a match this year that was 3 stars? Like, really? Just, I guess the main event, No Surrender, even though that was a 4-way. Besides that, has he even put on a 3-star match this year? I really can't think of one. I think his match with Brutus Magnus, even though that one's overrated. People say, oh, that was Brutus Magnus' best match in TNA history. Well, it was. How much does that really say about Brutus Magnus? Anyways, let's get back onto the video. The things that I like about TNA Wrestling, because there are a lot of things I do like about TNA. The most obvious, the X Division. I love the X Division in TNA. I absolutely love the X Division in TNA. I just don't think they use it as good as they should. I like Suicide, Dinero, although Kaz. We want Kaz. We've said this 1,000 times. We want Kaz. I mean, I know there were Fallen Angel chants. There better be. I want to hear some We Want Kaz chants at Bound for Glory. California. NB Wrestlers going. If anyone who lives in California and is subscribed to me, I want someone to start a We Want Kaz chant at Bound for Glory, because this Suicide gimmick is really getting old. De Niro, I just love in TNA. I think he's a great addition to the roster. Daniels, even though he kind of bothers me because I really think he should be in the main event by now, man. He's probably the best TNA wrestler to never win the world title. Yeah, I could say that. He's the best TNA wrestler ever to never win the world title. And that really is sad, man. He is extremely talented. And I think he's very underrated. I don't think he's as good as AJ, but I think he's just a little bit below him. And people always say, oh, AJ's leaps and bounds ahead of Daniels. I never really saw it that way. I always saw AJ just a little bit better than Daniels. And he really should be in the main event by now. But if he's in the X Division putting on awesome matches, I'm fine with it. The Guns are kind of confusing. It's like they're in the X Division one week, they're in the Tag Division the next. They're kind of like jumping up and down all over the place. And they did both Job to Abyss, which I fucking hated. And I like the gimmick that they're doing. I don't know if they're still doing it or they're doing the conspiracy thing. That shit was funny. Alex Shelley's he's also very underrated on the mic. He's one of the best mic guys in TNA. Probably in the mainstream wrestling business, I'd say. He's tremendous on the mic. He's sarcastic. He's skilled. He knows how to draw heat. The Miz. I think he's better than The Miz, actually. And The Miz is awesome on the mic. The Miz definitely knows how to draw heat. Maybe he knows how to draw heat more than Shelley does. But I don't think that he's just because he knows how to do it. I think Shelley's ways of doing it are better, even though Shelley doesn't always use them, for the right motives. Maybe he just does them to be a jerk, but he doesn't do it to draw heat. There's a difference. Yes, there is a difference if you don't understand the two. One, you're just being an asshole. One, you want the crowd to get into you, to hate you. And Shelley doesn't really do that. Shelley just kind of acts like a dick. The Miz makes the crowd hate him. But Shelley's still very good on the mic, I must say. I really love the X Division TNA, and I love the Tag Division. Well, to a degree. I'm liking what they've done with. I thought their Lethal Lockdown match was good. I didn't think it was. I think it really disappointed a lot of people. I thought I gave it 3 stars. I think that's I think that's pretty bad for a Lethal Lockdown match now that I think about it. But as long as the Guns stay a tag team, then even though I've said this before, I think they should break up because I truly believe that Chris Sabin is getting held back in this tag team. Because Alex Shelley is taking the forefront. Chris Sabin barely even speaks. Alex Shelley, he's very good at it, and he takes the forefront and all that. Chris Sabin is kind of just like left behind. And I really do think, ever since joining the Guns, he has looked weaker. I truly believe that. I truly believe he's a lot better as a babyface, actually. He's good on. He's like the Miz, actually. He's probably just as good as the mic on Shelley is, but we never see it. And I really think this tag team should break up, but if they're going to keep them together, I won't complain too much because it's an awesome tag team. I just think they need to fucking use them right. That tag team division is fine. What they've been doing, the Lethal Lockdown, it's a lot of creative stuff that WWE definitely isn't doing. I mean, we're getting Jericho in matches at every pay-per-view that are at least 2 stars, except for the one at Hell in a Cell. I thought that one was pretty good. I think that I gave it 3.5, 3.25. That's been their best match so far. Imagine if it was Jericho and Edge, man. Imagine if Edge never got hurt. Imagine how much awesomer, yes, that's a word, it would be. Another thing I love about TNA, the knockouts. I think the knockouts are a bit overrated in my opinion. I mean, they're still better than the WWE's because maybe talent-wise, maybe not. Yes, me and AJ on 34 had a big fight about this. He made good points. Every time I named a TNA knockout, he could match with the WWE Diva. However, WWE doesn't, promote their knockout division as much as TNA does. That's why TNA's is better, in my opinion, because they do a better job of promoting it. And it looks a lot better. And the knockouts division, they do have great talents. They just, really, the knockouts matches on pay-per-view suck. I'm gonna go out there and say, last month was fine. But usually, the knockouts matches on pay-per-view are 1 stars. In WWE, some of them are 2 stars, but no one gives a crap about it. The knockouts division, they don't get enough time on pay-per-view. They put the wrong guys in there earlier this year with Christy Hemme and Sojourner Bolt and Raka Khan. Now you have a much better division. Actually, you don't, since you lost Angelina Love. And face Lacey Von Erich is not that great. But you do have Sarita. You do have Hamada. You do have Alyssa Flash. You do have Cheerleader Alyssa Flash is Cheerleader Melissa. Duh. And I think I'm missing someone. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyways, the Knockouts division, the X division, the Tag division, all fun. TNA can put on a good pay-per-view. Really, booking is the only thing that kills TNA. I said that time and time again. In the ring, they're just as good as anybody else. Even ROH. I'll go ahead and say it. In the ring, they're just as good as ROH. But the booking kills them. The booking destroys them, I should say. The matches are never bad. They're not really bad in TNA. It's just they're short on time. The endings, oh my god, the endings in TNA suck. The main event Mafia, the old guys are taking over. When they put the right people in there, they can put on the best pay-per-views of all time. Go look at 2005. Yeah, I'm just doing this video to say the things that I like about TNA, because you guys don't think that I'm this completely TNA hater. I'm not a TNA hater. I just have major problems with their company at this point in time. I'm Big Rat 310, and I will be watching Mount for Glory. I'm out, guys. See you.